So the world may be in a state of despair, but let's ignore all that and talk about the Grammys fashion fair. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. I hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. So you guys, I haven't done a fashion video in a while, but I gotta say what the Grammys had on display was simply amazing. Now, full disclaimer though, when it comes to the fashions, your boy wasn't really impressed. But when it comes to like the overall award show, what was on display, that was the true visual. It was the visual. But if you all are new to my channel and not true to my channel, welcome to Beasley Says, where we sometimes talk about beauty, fashion, LGBT with a dash of T. Follow me, Beasley, I make you laugh for free. And I dissect these fashions into different categories, which are hot, and misses. Hot is hot. Is a very questionable fashion choice, and miss is an absolute miss, not a diss, but a miss. So let's dissect these looks, shall we? So the category is misses. My first miss goes to Miss Coco Jones. She is wearing a very... Y'all know the Muses from the Hercules movie? Like the Muses, Miss Calliope, that's what she's giving. This is a Calliope inspired ensemble from the brand beyonce. Y'all, she doesn't look all the way terrible, but for the Grammys, she usually gives glam. This just gives like, I'm just here. My next miss goes to Miss Caliuchis wearing Roberto Cavalli. Y'all, I love me some Caliuchis. She is one of my favorite artists of all time, but in this, she just looks like a stuffed leopard. My next miss goes to Miss Jaden Smith. He is wearing a very questionable ensemble from Louis Vuitton. Now you guys, I just can't with this house helmet. I just can't do it. Now there was a deeper meaning to this house helmet, but baby, I didn't even feel like looking it up in the dictionary. My next miss goes to Kanye West and Bianca Sensory. She is wearing a censored outfit from the brand Areola. Now y'all, I don't even know if I can put the picture of what she was wearing or lack thereof, but I'm gonna put in this picture of her wearing this Ric Flair inspired coat before she took it off, because she was wearing nothing. She was buck naked. I'm gonna go on a little tangent for a little bit because you guys, I really like Kanye West, but when he does stuff like this, it always makes me question why I like this man in the first place. Because if you guys don't know, Bianca Sensory was a very like accomplished person before she really got up under Kanye West. Like she has a bachelor's and a master's in architecture. Like she was a whole architect. And even before that, she was a businesswoman that owned a jewelry line. Like I don't understand. I just hate that she has just been reduced to this. Just a walking labia. Y'all, it's absolutely ridiculous and astonishing. Like I think they even got escorted out of the event. Like Kanye, you have what, 2 daughters, and then you had the nerve to get on to Kim Kardashian about the way she dressed. But look at this. Like, this is just sickening. I'm sorry to go on a tangent, y'all, but Kanye should be ashamed of himself. Bianca girl, I don't understand. Like, is fame really worth it? Is the money really that good?
You couldn't give me $1 million to put some out like that. I don't care. Where's your integrity? Where your morals? Where your values as a woman and as a mother? Where are they?
By the way, y'all, I'm keeping every single category to 5 people per category to make it easier on myself and on my computer. But my last miss goes to Miss Chappelle Roan. Get Chappelle Roan on the phone, because this looks a terrible, terrible mess. But I will say, she's wearing Jean Paul Gaultier. It's eclectic, it's all over the place, but it works for her. It just works for her. And after her speech and after her performance, I am a newfound fan of Chappelle Roan. But overall, this outfit just looks like a hodgepodge of a bunch of bullshit. Then we get into the category, the questionable fashions. My first goes to Miss Charlie XCX. She's wearing Jean Paul Gaultier. I gotta say, I like this dress on her. I really do. The boots just kill the whole entire look. The boots don't go with it at all. Like, the boots weren't made for walking in this dress, but I gotta say, I like her hair and her natural makeup, and she looks cute. She looks really cute in this outfit. My next goes to Lady Gaga wearing Louisa. I gotta say, I don't really know if I like or hate this outfit, but it's definitely Gaga, and it's definitely like a statement. Like, the whole outfit is a statement, and it's like a subtle statement. She's going more gothic, more demon worshiper. What is also going on with this concealer, no eyebrow look? Now, I know that's like a trendy thing. It was big in the 90s, but now it's made a comeback. Very artistic. Still don't know how I feel about it. Not my cup of tea, but she gets a My next goes to Beyonce. She is wearing a dress from Schiaparelli. I don't know how I feel about it. She doesn't look bad. She just looks like herself. Like, this is a Beyonce Cowboy Carter era inspired ensemble. She looks good, don't get me wrong. I just personally, I wasn't really like living for it like I normally live for Beyonce and her looks. My next goes to Victoria Monet wearing oud wag. I gotta say, in photos, this looks good. In photos, the body is on point, but when she was on the stage with it, I thought it just looked horrible. Like, I thought it looked unfinished, personally, but in these photos, she looks great, so, but she still gets a My next goes to Miss Jennifer Lopez. She is wearing Stephen Rowland. Again, in these photos, she looks phenomenal. It looks great, but on camera, on the stage, it looked very ill-fitting, it looked weird, and her wig was sitting about 2 inches out the top of her head. She low-key looked like Melania Trump to me on camera. Phenomenal in the photos, but on camera, on the stage, it was a big no. So she gets a And then we get into the hot category, my favorite category. So my first hot, to my surprise, goes to Miss Glorilla. She is wearing a dress from the brand Lamberis Official, styled by E.J. King. She looks great. I think this is the best I've ever seen Glorilla look. Like, I will say, I'm biased because the tattoos do kind of cheapen the look a little bit, but she looks great. Like, out of everybody that was there, she was definitely one of the best dressed because, like I said, this event didn't really give fashion like that, but she looks phenomenal. My next hot goes to Miss Sabrina Carpenter wearing J.W. Anderson. She looks great. Love it. I love that she gives very, like, classic old Hollywood glamour. She gives like a cross between Dolly Parton and Goldie Hawn, but like a young modern day Gen Z version. Love it. I love me Sabrina Carpenter and I love this look. My next hot goes to Mr. Morris Chestnut, aka Good Godiva. He's wearing a custom suit from the stylist Jay Bolin. He always does the damn thing. He looks great. Honestly, he was one of the best dressed of the night. I love this I Can't Stand the Rain inspired suit. I love it. He looks amazing. Morris Chestnut has not aged a single day. My next hot goes to Miss Doechii wearing Thom Browne. I love it. I love how all of her outfits stayed with her theme and her performance outfits, like the kind of like schoolgirl type of tee. I love it. She looks great. Her braids looked good. I didn't really like these clips that she had on the side of her braids. I thought they looked a little weird, but outside of that, she looks good. Doechii killed it. And my last hot and the best dress of the night goes to Miss Cardi B. Miss Cardi B wearing Roberto Cavalli. I gotta say, you guys, she looks absolutely phenomenal. Hands down, best looking person in the whole entire event thus far. I love the makeup. I love the dress, the silhouette. Like, she looks phenomenal, you guys. I absolutely love it. She may be missing beats for her new album, but she doesn't miss a beat when it comes to her fashions and her style. Cardi B is the best dressed look of the night. Alright, so let's get into the nitty titty. You guys, when it comes to the Grammys, I was pleasantly surprised. I was highly entertained, and it left me feeling a little bit emotional. Y'all, I didn't even know the Grammys was coming on. Like, I feel like these days things just kind of just happen out of nowhere, and the Grammys to me happened out of nowhere. It wasn't until my best friend's wife texted me and was like, oh hey, like, do you want to come over for dinner and we can watch the Grammys and the Potomac finale? And I was just like, the Grammys is happening? But yeah, I went over there and we watched it from start to finish. Absolutely loved it, you guys. Like, this was the best award show I've seen in years. Y'all, everything about this show just ran so smoothly. It flowed. I was never bored. I was on the edge of my seat watching what would happen next. You guys, this was hands down the best award show I have legit seen in a very long time. Like, shout out to the new CEO, Harvey Mason Jr. with with his fine arrows. Some standout performances I loved. First off, I gotta give it to Sabrina Carpenter, my girl. She won Best Pop Album, well deserved. I play that album nonstop every single day. Heavy rotation. Sabrina Carpenter has definitely arisen to the occasion, you guys. Like, I absolutely just go up for this white girl. And then y'all may not like Cynthia Erivo. I don't really like Cynthia Erivo, but when it comes to that home wreckers talent, it is undeniable. She got on that stage and she performed Fly Me to the Moon by Quincy Jones for the Quincy Jones tribute. Beautiful. Beautiful, you guys. Now, I know that's an old song, but I fell in love with Fly Me to the Moon when they remixed it for the video game Bayonetta, which is one of my favorite video games of all time. But y'all, Cynthia Erivo, she touched me here with her voice. Just so angelic, just smooth, like, she has one of the best voices in the game right now. Like I said, Cynthia Erivo puts the capital P in problematic, but when it comes to her singing and her talent, 10s across the board. And then we get into Chappelle Roan. Now, when I tell you guys, for the longest, I did not see it for Chappelle Roan because it just gave, like, she came out of nowhere, industry plant. But the sheer amount of talent and creativity this young girl has is just immaculate. Like, I love her music, you guys. It sounds just good pop music. I don't even know if she's like pop. Like, you can't really put her into like a genre. But y'all, she gave a really heartfelt speech that I could see the whole entire room felt. She talked about how when she was signed at an early age, but then she got dropped a little bit before the pandemic and didn't really have any skills outside of singing. And she wasn't able to really get a job during the pandemic, and she was struggling and didn't have any health insurance. And I think she went through, like, if you guys are fans with her, you guys can fill in the blanks, but she went through some type of health problems and probably wasn't able to afford it. And she kind of called out these labels for, like, basically these labels are using these artists, but not really taking care of these artists or really feeding into these artists like they need to, or even like they even used to in the past. Like, they're just throwing them out there and just leaving them for dead. They either gotta sink or swim. And she was like, my labels, we got y'all. Us artists, we got y'all, but do y'all have us? And baby, when I tell you every artist in that room started crying, everybody was crying. Doechii also had a great performance, of course. Doechii is a true artist and a performer. Absolutely loved it. The only thing I didn't like about it, though, was her stripping down to her bra and panties. I'm just like, why does every girl have to strip down to their bra and panties and get naked when they get on? But great performance. I loved her speech at the end. She also became one of the 3 women to win Best Rap Album, which is well deserved. I haven't listened to her album in its entirety, but from what I heard, absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Probably the best rap music around. And y'all, 2 pivotal moments of the night is when Beyonce won Best Country Album and when she won Album of the Year. Now, y'all, when it came to Best Country Album, that category had very intense competition. Like, I didn't think she was going to get it, to be honest. And I don't think she even thought she was going to get it, because when they announced that Best Country Album is Beyonce, she was like, y'all, that shocked the hell out of her. Like, she was like, I won? Now, you guys, to keep it all the way real, when it comes to Cowboy Carter, I'm gonna ask y'all country people, did y'all think that Cowboy Carter deserved Best Country Album? And then she won Album of the Year, which was well overdue. But then again, did y'all think that Cowboy Carter deserved Album of the Year? Me personally, I'm a stand for Renaissance. I felt like Renaissance was snubbed because Renaissance definitely deserved Album of the Year. When I tell you guys, Renaissance got me out of the deepest depression I was ever in. That These Motherfuckers Ain't Stopping Me, that got me up. It got me up out of my funk and it had me moving. Renaissance was all positive affirmations in my ear. Renaissance, I will always hold near and dear. Like I've said before on this channel, Cowboy Carter, good album, but it just wasn't really my album. But irregardless, as some of you clowns would say, at the end of the day, Beyonce is the one who had the last laugh of the day because the CMA girls are shaking in their boots. I know Kid Rock is somewhere at home punching the air. But overall, I'm absolutely happy for Beyonce. It was a magical moment. I'm very, very happy that she got her album of the year, which has been well overdue 2 times over, but whatever. At the end of the day, she got the awards and they were well deserved. And then y'all, we gotta talk about the biggest fuck you to Drake, which was Kendrick Lamar winning 5 Grammys in one night for a diss track. Y'all, They Not Like Us, one of the biggest diss tracks of all time, won awards for Record of the Year, Best Rap Song, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Music Video, and then there's another one that I'm missing. But baby, 5 Grammys. Y'all, there's no way that Drake can come back from this. Like, he can't even come back to the rap genre. And I've spilled the tea a long time ago. I think he's kind of stalling putting this project out, but he's supposed to be making Spanish music. I don't know if he's put it on hold or on the back burner, but that's what he's supposedly going to be doing, because there's just no way at this point he can come back to rap. Now, don't get me wrong, I still jam Drake's music. I still will always like Drake, but baby, this just goes to show that you need to be humble at all times, because Drake was at the top of the rap game. And then out of nowhere, he started acting weird and just going against random people, like Serena Williams, for example, just acting all out of pocket. And baby, Kendrick Lamar was the one that stopped it. But like I said, when it comes to Drake, you can't ever get too big for your britches. Like, God will humble that ass in ways that you would never imagine. But yeah, y'all, I will say when it comes to the Grammy Award show, I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. Out of 10, I give the Grammys a 10. Y'all, I don't think I've ever given a 10 to anything on this channel, but from start to finish, I was highly entertained. It felt like real music has now made a comeback because everybody on that stage was immensely talented. Everybody killed it. Every single performer, every genre, everybody brought it and showed the fuck out. Now, I will say this. My one and only complaint about the show was the Michael Jackson tribute featuring Janelle Monáe. And I'm just like, come the fuck on. Like, y'all know good and damn well that should have been Chris Brown on that stage. Yeah, Chris Brown, problematic, yes. But everybody else that's on a pedestal in Hollywood, and a lot of your favorites, are very problematic as well. I mean, Dr. Dre gave a whole entire Life Achievement Award to Alicia Keys. Dr. Dre has been beating women's asses before I was even born. So I'm just like, I think it's time to give a little leeway to Chris Brown, because that should have been him on that stage tributing to Michael Jackson. But yeah, 10 out of 10 when it comes to the Grammys. I have no notes. But yeah, y'all, let me know what you guys think about these red carpet looks. What was your favorite hot or miss? And also, what did you guys think about the overall show? But those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content. Time can't erase